Well, I think obviously you know that we're the biggest barber shop in Scotland, so you've got so many different characters and personalities, and obviously we've got the DJs with the music aspect of the shop that's kind of different from anywhere else. So Fridays and Saturdays I'll get a couple of DJs to come down and they'll be playing out different genres of music, and it kind of makes it a much more alternative option to any other kind of conveyor belt barbers or any other barber shops in town. I think it's because we all got on so well as well. There isn't any, not even two people who have a feud in the shop. It's amazing to have so many people and then have all of us get on so well and be such a family almost. Yeah, so it was about, I was dabbling in the stage work internally here when I was going and doing teaching seminars and I was teaching at different salons. That was only a really kind of small aspect of it. I first started doing the bigger shows at Salon International, Pro Hair Live with the Young Feds. So the Young Feds it's a group of 4 of the most upcoming barbers in the UK. So proud to be Scottish as I am. I was the only Scottish candidate for it, which I'm over the moon about.
I started cutting hair when I was 15 years old. My background's hairdressing. I did a lot of ladies hair at first. I was really passionate about it, but I always really liked working with things that were kind of like above shoulder, like quite geometrical shapes, things like that. But I found like doing long hair and day in, day out just wasn't my thing. I always really enjoyed the kind of more men's side of it, the more creative. I loved, being able to change the style, day to day. And I thought, I'd like to try going into men's hair. And as soon as I went into it, maybe 5 years ago now, that's where I really found it finally clicked for me, especially, dealing with people as well. I feel like I finally came out my shell and became, who I was through going into that. I'm really excited about the Barber Bash coming to Glasgow because, I feel it's time that something kind of almost happened here. It's like we've always kind of tried to be pushing and, this year we started the NBC, the Northern Barber Collective, with a couple of other guys. We got Colin from Hard Grind and Grant from Badlands as well as ourselves, and we thought, let's try and push Scottish barbering, let's get it out there and, like get an artistic team together and just really kind of drive what we want to do. And with the opportunity of the Barber Bash coming to Glasgow, we just thought it's just a perfect sort of kind of mix where we can actually we're given the platform to actually get up there and show it, and I'm really excited about it. It's going to be amazing. So, yeah.
I think individuality is really important. And then probably, the biggest factor is your consistency of the quality of the haircut that you do. If you really focus your attention on performing the best haircut that you can in your client, it's guaranteed they're coming back to you, and that's how you're really going to fill your column every single day, how you're going to fill the shop and start to build a reputation for yourself. I think that's the most important thing is keep that consistency and the quality of the haircut that you do. To be honest, this will be the first ever gig that I've done in Scotland, so I'm really excited about it, and probably a bit nervous as well because it's your home crowd as well, so there's so many good barbers that's opening up in Scotland now, that I think that there's definitely a community that's been building, over the last few years, and the message is getting over to these guys to stop being like conveyor belt barbers and actually take time, charge a bit more for the haircut, and it works. The system works. Why would you want to open up a conveyor belt barber when you're competing against another 95% who've saturated the market with that type of shop? For us, we stood out for the first 7-8 years in Scotland and in Glasgow because there was nobody else really doing what we were doing. Now you're getting all these new guys coming in. It's developing, as we say, this community. So when yourselves approached us about doing it, it was a no-brainer. It's definitely something that we want to be involved in.
Yeah, Hargreen's only been open just come up for 7 months. It's relatively new, but it's just kind of really kicked off, you know. My business partner Richard owns Abandoned Ship. He's originally from Dundee, the same kind of area, and we were two big, tall, tattooed guys. We both had big, massive tunnels, you know, and we're destined to be friends. And we just sat down one day, and I had my own shop at this point and a steady clientele in the Dundee kind of area. And I always just had this vision where I wanted it to be more than just a haircut, you know, this whole lifestyle kind of aspect to it where you could have much more than just sitting on a bench waiting your turn to get your haircut. So with my clothing retail experience that I had with Richards that he had a dream that he wanted to open up a coffee shop. So I said, look, let's just do it all together then. So the coffee shop, the clothing shop, the barber aspect of it all just got created. And 7 months down the line, here we are. I just think it's amazing. I mean, I've been really fortunate to cut in a few conventions and things, but all of them are down south based. They're all very much London kind of surrounding areas. And there's never been much for barbers or for people even interested in barbering in the Scotland kind of area. It's why me and Darryl and the boys from Safe Hands sat down and created the Northern Barber Collective as well, because we want to be a part of something and push it in Scotland and just kind of push the whole industry as a whole. So to have the Great British Barber Bash coming up here and actually focusing on such a great lineup and bringing that kind of commitment and stuff up to Scotland, I just think it's fantastic for the industry.